As always, it's good to be with you, and I'm really excited. Aren't you excited? Don't you love the Psalms? And today we're going to be reading from Psalms 27 through 32. There is so much in those Psalms. And for me personally, when I ponder, it is what God gives me through the words of David to be able to hallow, to be able to exalt the name of the Lord, to remember his goodness and his mercy. Here's the first breadcrumb. If you're down and out, or maybe you're up and uplifted, remember the Psalms because they bring encouragement and they bring such strength and such joy. I'm going to start with Psalms 27, and really I'm going to focus on that because I believe that through the Psalms there's a common thread, and that common thread is see God, see that he's good, trust in the Lord. And when we trust in God, that means to rely, to depend, and cling to him. Then there is no fear. And David, through these Psalms, demonstrated over and over again that he did not fear. Psalms 27 reads like this. It says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" Now I want you to think about that for a moment. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Breadcrumb. David is saying that God is greater, God is mightier, God is stronger, God is. And therefore, he did not fear anything or anyone. Knowing God causes us to have no fear, except for one fear. Now, this breadcrumb is a best fear and the fear that all of us should have, and that's to fear the Lord our God. Why? He is the one that is all powerful, and he is the one that's almighty. Any other fear did not come from him. That's why he said he didn't give us the spirit of fear, but he gave us one of love, power, and a sound mind. But what does he tell us? That we are to fear him. So the fear of the Lord, second breadcrumb, is a good thing. When evildoers assail me to devour my flesh, my adversaries and foes, they shall stumble and fall. Another breadcrumb. Do you see the confidence that David had in the Lord? That no matter what and no matter who, that is the same confidence that you and I gain in the Lord. Breadcrumb. Where does it come from? From reading his word, spending time in his presence, and then trusting God in spite of. Last thing I'm going to read for you is this. David said in 27:3, "Though an army encamped against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war rise up against me, yet I will be confident." When I think of that particular verse, he said, though an army. Maybe because I served in the army and I understand the enemy and large forces and being outnumbered and all of that. But that was not David's concern. And he did not care. In essence, he's saying no matter how large, no matter how strong, no matter how great they may appear to be, I will not fear, even if they're encamped. That means circled all around me. And why? Here's the why, breadcrumb. Because he trusted. David knew his God, and he trusted him. He knew he was stronger, again, mightier, and more powerful. And that's what you and I must know every single day. We all face challenges. We all face things that may look and seem like a giant. But here's the truth. The greatest and the mightiest is on your side, and he's with you. Verse number 4. He said, "One thing I've asked of the Lord, that I will seek after, to live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire of his temple." I want you to reflect on this for just a minute. See, David Because at this time when he's writing this, the temple was not built. But David had a desire because of his relationship with God that he wanted to dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. You know, you and I are the temples of the living God. And our desire, like David, breadcrumb, is to dwell in his house forever. God showed and revealed himself to David in ways that we can't even begin to imagine, but you and I can experience it. Breadcrumb, that comes from having that same desire. It comes from having that same longing and that same wanting to be, to know, to be surrounded, and to live for God. That's what it's all about. And the Psalms take us from one place to another in Him. Final comments is, I hope you enjoy today's reading, and I hope that you find your inspiration. I hope that you find God in every single one. And remember that David was a mere man like you and I, who had a revelation because God revealed himself through an intimacy, and that same thing is available to you. God bless you and have a great rest of your day.